Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Talks with Tina, where we are pursuing our most true and authentic self by what? Uncovering our roots. I should be in bed by now, but here we are. A video I was planning on putting off, and that don't even sound right. I planned on putting it off, but that's exactly what I did. I said, yeah, maybe we don't need this topic. Maybe no, but here we are. Maybe y'all need to hear just as much as I did. I wrote this in my journal. This is a topic I literally reflected on for myself. But I don't know if I said it in the spirit again, straight to the point. Today's topic is you are not worth waiting for. Ooh. Ew, click out this video. Psych. The verbiage is off, but it's not what it seems, right? So typically we hear the phrase you are worth waiting for, and that's like in a sexual sense, like if a guy really wants you, then he would wait for you. You are worth waiting for. But that's not this video. That's what I said. So you are not worth waiting for. And I want to hone in on the literal sense you. You, in that screen. Oh, back up. Calm down, Clark. Anywho, so you are not worth waiting for. And by that, I literally mean discovering who you are, what you could be, what you could become, who you're meant to be, who you're meant to be with. All of that is not worth waiting for. We put ourselves on the back burner every time at the stake of somebody's happiness or the stake of being palatable to somebody else. But literally, you are not worth waiting for. You figuring out who you are is not worth waiting for. And I literally had to, when I thought about this topic, that's how I got here. I didn't want to wait to discover who I could be. I didn't want to wait to discover how happy I could be when I was not trying to please somebody else. I didn't want to discover how far I could push myself if I wasn't trying to push somebody else twice as hard than I'm pushing myself. I was not worth waiting for. I didn't want to wait to discover who I am, who I could be, who I could become, how happy I could be. My happiness, my joy, my peace of mind was no longer worth waiting for. I needed it in that instant because I was thirsty for it. I was longing for it. But I felt like I was pushing people and their needs and their desires ahead of me. And in that moment, I literally have it journaled down. I'm not worth waiting for, but I need to focus on me. And we hear that a lot, like, but do you truly ever focus on you? We don't. And I'm gonna speak for myself. Sometimes I don't when I say it's time to focus on me, but baby, I learned what it is. And let me tell y'all something. I call it hibernating. I hibernate when it's time to zone in and focus on me. When I'm letting too many folks have an impact on how she's operating, it's time to hibernate. So you are not worth waiting for. Take that in. Why are you waiting to discover who you could be? Why are you waiting on that validation from that boy who already told you he didn't want to be with you? Who already told you that he ain't ready for a relationship? Who already told you, y'all just homies, right? Why are you waiting to discover what you could be outside of that job? Who has already cut your hours? Who has already tried to demean every part of your work, every part of your success? Why are you waiting to discover who you could be instead of having a depression room or laying in your bed all night because everybody in the outside world has impacted your mental so much that you have no choice but to crawl in a hole because you feel so buried in darkness? Yeah? Where's the light? Where are you in this equation? How are you handling this situation that comes your way? Are you waiting to discover what comes afterwards because you're waiting to figure out what this person or that person or this situation will bring about a new change in you? Why can't you make that decision for yourself? I want to make a change in me because I'm longing for that. I want to make a change in me because I need the change in me. I don't want this situation to break me down so bad that I'm forced to figure out this side of me. I don't want this situation to bring me down in the dump so bad that I have to find a new version of me. I don't want this friendship to bring out the worst side of me that I didn't know existed. I want to discover that stuff for myself. whole point of uncovering your roots. It's not easy, and I don't ever want to push it off as if it's an easy task to do, but I promise you, it makes a world of a difference when you truly do not put yourself on the waiting list to yourself. It makes no sense. Like, and I'm a problem solver kind of person. So when I feel sad or when I'm feeling down, what's the issue, right? Or what is it about me? Like, what's going on? And I problem solve after that. All right, boom. On to the next. And that's what happened when I stopped putting myself on a waiting list to myself, for myself, by myself, whatever. It's because I literally had to problem solve. Girl, why are you sad? Girl, why are you crying every time this man comes around? Girl, why are you trying to go through his phone? Girl, if we're being honest, can we be honest? Can we be honest? Girl, why are you trying to go pull up at his house? Girl, why are you checking his Snapchat? What is it about you? You know, why can't I find a hobby? Where's my hobby? That I got so much time to be consumed in what somebody else is doing. You know, I don't know. I think literally you are not worth the wait. Stop putting yourself on the back burner at the cost of pleasing other people or accomplishing something else to please somebody else. Soul search, literally soul search inside of yourself. What do I need? And if you can't come up with a complete answer, problem solve. Problem solve. What are your triggers? What are your letdowns? Like, you know, I'm encountering so many women and girls who are stuck, you know, and it's like we all get there. And I don't ever want to make it seem like it's, girl, it's so easy. You need to uncover your roots. You can't be stuck in this position, because I get it. You know, I spent the last 3 years in that position, but I made a choice. I didn't want my mind to be constantly torn between fighting for myself and fighting for somebody else. I didn't want my decisions to be made based off of what I want versus what someone else or how someone else would react. I didn't want my happiness dictated by how someone shows up for me or not show up for me. I had a choice to make, and I realized that I was not worth waiting for. I was not worth putting myself on the back burner. I put my life in other people's hands. How can you make me happy? How can you make me feel loved? How can you make me feel special? How can you make me feel like I'm important? Shantina, how can you make yourself feel loved? How can you make, you know, it's like this, it hits me here because, again, I've been there. And we have too many women stuck. And again, I can speak from a relationship perspective. You know, it's a lot of things and situations that get women in these places, or men too. But when do you get out of it? How do you problem solve? Are you going to stop putting yourself on your own waiting list? You at the bottom, but you prioritizing everybody else above you. You are not worth waiting for. You're number one. You're number one, right? Just like that. So, you are not worth waiting for. Figure out your needs, your heart's desires, where that pain lies, where your happiness awakens, and tap into that thing, because you are not worth waiting for. You are special. Let me tell you something. If you ain't here, I'm going to tell you now. You are special. You are loved. You was kind. You was important. No, but seriously. You deserve everything you put out to other people. You are not worth waiting for. Don't let someone else discover who you are. Discover that for yourself. Let them enhance what you already know about yourself. Be like, Zach, I knew I was all that in a bag of chips, but you said I'm Doritos? Ooh. Ooh. You think I was special. You feel me? So, that's the chat.